Hello YouTube, I am Pinstar, and this is Tropico 5, Strategy and Tactics Quick Tips number 3. So in my last video, I had promised you we would be covering the World War era housing block, and I sort of gave you a little teaser of it, a slightly imperfect teaser of it, in my last Twitch TV stream at twitch.tv/Pinstar. But here I am going to give you not just one, but 2 different World War era housing blocks that you can utilize using the buildings available in that, and also to use it to meet a variety of needs. So let's dive right in. So the first housing block in here is what I call the Tenement Square. It is a ring of tenements built around a central column of service buildings consisting of a police station, 2 clinics, 1 newspaper, a parking lot, a restaurant, a church, and a cabaret, along with a line of parks here to make things nice and pretty. What I've found here is that the amount of people who live in all the surrounding tenements the services here in the middle are just enough capacity to fit their needs. Now, that being said, the nature of the tenements is that you can enact tight quarters and cram more people in there. If you were to do that with all of the tenements, you're probably going to overtax your services here in the middle. So be mindful of that if you decide to go that route. There's a couple of benefits to the Tenement Square. In the World War era, tenements are the most cost-efficient way of getting your people into houses and out of shacks. And also, once you reach the Cold War era, you can upgrade these tenements to apartments, which are arguably the most efficient housing unit in the game in terms of population housed per quality and cost and space. So these can start out as tenement blocks, but become really, really nice apartment blocks one era later. The other thing to keep in mind is that it can house, since the base quality of a tenement is poor, you don't need to worry about your poor people not being able to find homes. And if you enact the Social Security edict, your students and elderly and homeless and unemployed will actually still have a place to live if you set these to low prices here. So definitely a really good backbone of that, and not nearly as expensive as the second block that we're going to get into here, which is the row house block. So the row houses here have an interesting quirk that they get a bonus based on how many other row houses they are near, that caps out at 20. The nature of this block is that every single row house here is getting that absolute maximum plus 20 thing. This allows them to reach rather obscenely high levels of quality for their area, along with a fairly healthy portioning of beauty. So this is more of your luxury, high-end, middle, upper middle class section for the World War era. Great for your overpaid factory workers and generals and all that fun stuff. It features the exact same set of buildings here in the middle, minus a parking garage, just for space limitation reasons. Slightly different configuration here, and it houses slightly fewer people. But it's, like I said, it's more for your higher end people. So if you want to keep the wealthy parts of your population happy, this is the way to go. And this is especially useful if you're doing the wealthy only votes constitutional option, because people living in this area and going to services here are going to be very happy with you, and that should keep you in office pretty long. In both of these housing blocks, it is ideal that you set off the Urban Development Edict before you go and build the house portion of them, because in both cases, the edict will more than pay for itself in terms of savings on housing costs. So I hope you found this tip helpful. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a like, and by all means, leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback is always welcome. Also, follow me on Twitch TV at twitch.tv/Pinstar. I usually do my streams around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Mondays and Fridays. You can also check me on Schust's stream on Wednesday at the same time, and follow me on Twitter at Pinstar. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. Have a good one, everyone.